Josh, I mean, one of the worst things we can do when one has any kind of deep neurological imbalance or nervous system disorder, mental health problem, bipolar, ADHD, Tourette's, whatever. One of the worst ways, we need energy. I hope that's clear. We need nerve power. One of the worst ways that we lose nerve power is when we're losing our semen or losing your sexual energy if you're a woman. Excessive masturbating, watching things on the internet that we shouldn't, that it stimulates the dopamine, having promiscuous sex, lusting, all that. All that wastes our sexual energy. So I'm not coming from a moral standpoint here, like, well, lust is a sin and all that. That's another topic. I'm talking about just trying to get healthy and how we'll never be able to do that if we're losing our most important energy that the body makes, our sexual energy. The subtle essence of semen, or you can say ovum for a woman, is it's ojas. Now, it's Ayurveda says it takes 40 drops of blood to make 1 drop of ojas. Ojas is takes a lot of work to make, and it's a very important ingredient to make this bodily system work. So first, the body makes plasma. That's real easy for the body to make. You can donate your plasma every day if you want. They do that in California. They give you like $20 or something. Take your plasma, because your body can reproduce it really fast. Second thing, see, when we eat and drink our food, when we take in the chemistry, this is what our body does. It makes the things necessary to keep the body going. First thing it makes is the plasma. Second thing it makes is the blood. Third thing it makes is the muscles. Fourth, bones. See, we're getting into more harder stuff to make now. Can't make these things so easy. Fifth thing is bone marrow. It's more delicate. Sixth thing, the nerves. Can't get much more complex or important bodily ingredients than the nervous system. Well, guess what's after that? The subtle essence of our sexual energy. So we don't want to be wasting that. What happens when we don't waste it? It starts to accumulate. And then what? Then the body's going to send that ingredients to whatever parts of our body that are weak, that need assistance. And it's going to send it to the parts in our body that are most important. Body's smart. It's smarter than any doctor or scientist. They'll never be able to figure out how this body works. It's not when we're talking about the nervous system and the brain and the liver, and it's like, please. There's so many factors and cofactors and interconnections and variables. I mean, we're not even scratching the surface. That's why all they can really do is give pills to force a reaction. But as far as going in there and actually correcting things, only the body or nature knows how to do that at this time and age. So, when we conserve our sexual energy, the body is going to take that energy and it's going to try to rebalance those things that aren't imbalanced. The body knows what's imbalanced. Now, if you have a little cut on your finger, for example, compared to if you have a nervous system imbalance and your body has some surplus life force, where do you think it's going to send it first? The little cut on your finger or the nervous system? You see? Body's not worried about the cut in the finger. They're like, he'll get to that later. He's gotta regenerate the nervous system, because that's like the second most important part in the ingredient in the body compared to the actual essence of our sexual energy. It's like fasting. Anybody that's done a long fast, water fasting, once you get past a certain point, once you get into ketosis, then the body's going to start working on those things that really need to be improved. And it's going to go through this order. Improve the most the most important things first and then work its way down. I might make a video later on fasting. I'm not really a proponent of it much for people that have chronic mental health issues, because it can actually cause more stress. So it's a delicate thing. One's intuition needs to be alive, and you need to be listening to that rather than concepts in the mind or things you read in the book that says, oh, it'll cure everything, just keep going, go 20, 30 days, push through. Yeah, it can really damage your nervous system. I know, I've been there. I used to do a lot of excessive, not just water fasting, but dry fasting. And yeah, so I'm not a poster boy for that. So now dropping this habit, you see, if you're prone to acting out sexually in whatever way, you might find it's hard to stop doing that. You see, that's the thing. Because these habits run deep, and they've served as an escape mechanism from the pain from these symptoms that we felt. And so there's a strong psychological dependence on it. So you might find it's hard just to put it down. We need support. There's 12-step programs for that. I'm a big proponent of 12-step programs, and I keep telling people to go, because what are you going to do? Most people, you don't have enough power to just stop this yourself. And also, I don't want to be, I don't want people to develop a false dependence on me and coming to me all the time. You got to go to the program. Go to these meetings if you're having trouble stopping these things. You can go to Sex Porn Addicts Anonymous. You can go to Sex Addicts Anonymous. There's Zoom meetings online that can help you facilitate transcending this habit. Why not use it? God put it there for that. I'd rather do that than take some heavy pharmaceutical drugs, if that's an option. We got to activate this inner power. That's what these fellowships do, because you have the collective support, energetic support of a bunch of people trying to do the same thing and overcome this. So it's like spiritual power is there. Because if you're just sitting alone with your mind, it's going to be hard to overcome the habit for most people. Your mind's going to win. It's going to talk you in, manipulate via self-talk that you need to escape this uncomfortable feeling that you're feeling, and then you're going to go to whatever your go-to is. Smoking weed or acting out sexually, whatever. All those habits keep us stuck. They steal our nerve force. We need nerve force. We need energy if we're going to really be free from this. See, people like the easy way. That's why the medical people are in business. Because people want to continue their, you can say, debaucherous lifestyle. They don't want to change that. And if you go to the doctor, they'll never talk to you about that. They're not going to ask you if you're acting out sexually. They're going to say, yeah, we can help you. It doesn't matter what your lifestyle is. We're not even going to bring that up. Take these drugs. Or go get this operation. Now, I'm not saying that that's never not needed. God also put that there too. But that's not the true cure or solution. Living a holistic lifestyle, getting back in balance within our body via using the laws of nature, and stop doing bad habits. This is the real medicine. This is what's going to work. In spiritual practice, of course. I'm going to make a video on that. Then you get to where you forget about I got to find a cure. That doesn't matter anymore. Your symptoms have reduced, and more important than that, you've realized who you are beyond this body. You're like resting in a deeper, calmer waters of yourself. The symptoms can still be there, but there's a bigger space now for those symptoms to play out. You're not so identified with them. It's not like if a symptom comes up and you're like, oh God, it's happening again, I'm never going to get free and I'm all messed up. See, the self-talk. Then that amplifies the pain, and that amplifies more self-talk, and then your emotions get more heavy, then your bipolar acts up, or your tics act up, or your OCD acts up, or you get more anxious, then you need a pill, then I can suppress a little bit for a while. But then after some time, wait a minute, I'm having side effects. It's like a circle of problems, It's a difficult thing, though. It really is. is some heavy karma. There's a blessing disguised in there, because we're forced to look at ourselves in a way that most human beings won't look at yourself, won't look at themselves. Because if life is easy, it's like, let's just enjoy, have fun, like who cares, you know? But when you got a chronic situation that's on you damn near 24 hours a day, every day, you're gonna have to like either find God or kill yourself at some point. So, and then when you find this higher power, when you get in touch with your own universal power, you see, you get benefits way beyond not suffering this chronic mental health situation anymore. See, for most, that's all they want at first. But when we really get tapped in, we get benefits way beyond that. That's also a great benefit, obviously. That's what brought us here. But there's benefits beyond that. And then you start to look and see, wow, God, thank you. You've given me the motivation to find something that a lot of people say they're looking for, but they're not going to find it because they're not really wanting it. It's like fashionable now to be spiritual, or but that's not enough. You have to want this like your life depends on it. And people with chronic pain situations or chronic mental health issues, their life depends on it for a lot of them. So that's the blessing. I keep talking about the blessings and I didn't make the video yet. I think I'm going to make it now. All right, have a good day.